All right, ready? Good morning. Thank you everyone for being here. We're here to discuss the death of 46-year-old Miss Emma Rodriguez. First, I want to say that we've been in close contact with the family, and we are here looking for the public's help to get the family some closure. At this time, this death does not, we have no information if it's suspicious, if it's a traffic accident, if it happened by natural causes, which is mainly why we're here asking for the public's help. On June 21st, at approximately 7 in the morning, Mrs. Rodriguez left her apartment complex or condominium at the Sand Lake private residences for her usual bike ride, as she does on every morning. I apologize. I'm sorry, Mrs. Emma Ramirez. Thank you so much, Miss Emma Ramirez, and like I said, she left her condominium approximately 7 in the morning, as she does. Approximately an hour later, she was seen entering the Westgate Resort on Turkey Lake Drive. She approached a security guard where she asked for help, and she asked to use the restroom. Security escorted her to the restroom, right? A little while later, she wasn't coming out of the restroom, where a female security officer went inside in order to check on her. When they approached, Mrs. Ramirez did not say she needed medical assistance, but because of her physical condition, the security guard called 911 in order to render her aid. She was transported to the hospital where she received treatment, and this morning we were notified that unfortunately she passed away last night. I'll take some questions.
Was her bike at all injured or damaged at all?
Her bike was damaged, but again, Turkey Lake is a very busy intersection. Her bike route is through populated areas, which is why we're here asking for the public's help. If they've seen her, if they saw an accident happen, if they saw that she fell, anything of that sort. At this point, we do not know what happened to her, which is why we're here. It is unclear at this time. Unfortunately, Mrs. Ramirez wasn't forthcoming with a lot of information as to what happened to her. But like I said, shortly after she arrived at the hospital, she fell into a coma. I'm sorry, say that one more time. I don't have the details on her injuries. We do know that she sustained some sort of brain injury, which is what caused her to go into the coma. And
So, I know, like, she didn't have the pictures you guys sent. It looked like she did not have a bike helmet on. Did she, when she approached the security guard, did she have any type of head injury?
we don't know what kind of injuries she had. The security guard did observe she has some blood on her, and she was her clothes and her person they were dirty, but we don't have confirmation on exactly her injuries. We're still waiting on the autopsy to determine that.
Usually, you guys sent this morning, you guys sent a picture, like a screenshot of our
Yes.
video surveillance. Have you guys been able to track probably down like her road by watching this news video?
We have looked into it, but unfortunately, we don't have a lot of video surveillance in that area, which is why we're asking for the public's help at this time.
Can you tell us, I guess, talked with you guys? You said she wasn't very helpful when you talked to her, and then you just mentioned a moment ago that she was in a coma.
That's
Did
correct.
you place her in a coma to help her recovery, or did she suddenly drift into a coma after you talked to her? What did she say?
We're not sure exactly how she fell into the coma, and when I said that she wasn't forthcoming with information, I meant to the security guards. When the security guards asked her what happened, she wasn't very forthcoming with what happened, which is why we're here today.
And just to clear up, so when she was taken to the hospital, was she still alive and able to speak?
That is correct. When we arrived on scene and when the fire department, she was still talking, and I don't have the exact information when she fell into the coma, but at some point shortly after she arrived at the hospital, she fell into the coma.
Was she in the hospital since June 22nd?
That's correct. She was transported to, June 21st. As soon as the incident happened, the morning of June 21st, she was transported to the hospital.
Does she have a family or kids or work?
That's correct. Her family has been notified. Her family has been forthcoming with as much as they can, as far as her usual routine, things like that. But unfortunately, for our investigation, we still need more help.
Will we be talking about a possible Guillermo case?
Like I said, it's still too early to determine. We don't have surveillance video. The major intersections in that area don't have video surveillance, at least not that records. So we need help at this point.
So from the time that she left her apartment to the time that you guys got the call, what's the time?
Approximately 1 hour.
So was it that she was coming back to her house, or was she?
It appears the way that she's seen entering the West Gate, that she was returning from her bike route, from her usual bike route, and returning to her home.
Her husband has reached out to Westgate. Do you know what the nature of his concern is, that he was seeking information, surveillance, and other evidence from them?
Like I said, he is in the same position that we are. We want to know what happened. That is basically where we're at. We need to know what happened. We need to know if anybody saw anything, if anybody heard anything. Like I said, we have Crime Line. You can remain 100% anonymous. 1-800-423-TIPS, and we just want all the information that we can receive.
Does she have any kids?
I don't have that information right now. I'm sorry.
Too soon to say if foul play was involved.
That is correct. At this point, we're not saying there is. We're not saying there's not. It's still very soon to determine if there was foul play, if it was an accident, or if it was she fell off her bike. We don't know.
Does she have any known medical issues?
I don't have that information. I'm sorry.
You mentioned blood was, the security guard saw blood. Do we know where he saw blood on her?
I'm not sure. They saw blood in the bathroom on the bathroom stall, on the wall is where they saw blood. But it is believed that she went into the Westgate already injured. There is no indication. Let me clarify something. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. There is no indication that she was harmed at the Westgate.
So when she spoke with the security guard, she did not have any blood on her?
She was dirty. Her body was dirty. There was dirt on her. I don't know if there were scrapes. There was blood coming out. I'm not exactly sure what the injuries were, but she appeared to be dirty.
What was the condition of the bike?
It was damaged. Sorry.
Minimal damage.
Minimal damage to the bike.
Are you all releasing any video from that surveillance camera that caught that photo?
What we release already is what we have at this time. What we have to release.
But you do have surveillance from Westgate Security also.
We do. If you guys send us an email, we'll send you, it's a very short video clip. She's in it for about 5 seconds, but send us an email, we'll send you the video clip.
And have you released a 911 call, or did the security guard use a radio to contact them?
There is a call, and we're having our records folks look at it, and we're not sure if we have the call or Orange County Fire Rescue has the call, so we're looking into it now. Oh, we do, okay.
I just got it.
You guys good?
Just to clarify, I'm still stuck on the whole, when she originally made contact with the security guard, she asked for some kind of help. Was it help with fixing the bicycle, or was she?
And that's the problem. We don't know. We're not exactly sure. And the security, the witnesses and the security guards, they weren't able to clarify if she was asking for medical help with the bike, help with anything. We don't know, which is why we're here. Good?
Okay, thank you,
Thank you, guys.
everybody.
Are you requesting releasing a report of 911 calls?
We're working on it.